is my privilege on behalf of the faculty of the Albert Einstein College of Medicine of Yeshiva University and its Sue Golding Graduate Division of Medical Sciences to present to you 181 candidates for the degree of Doctor of Medicine, 59 candidates for the degree of Doctor of Philosophy, 14 of whom are also receiving an MD degree today. This brings the total number of graduates to 7,549 doctors of medicine and 1,198 doctors of philosophy, and many of them are here today. What greater tribute can we pay than to present this group of young people, educated in consonance with your own high standards of excellence, to devote themselves to the improvement of the health of the people as healer, as research scientists, as teachers. We'll begin with the Sue Golding Graduate Division, established in 1957 to provide opportunities for advanced study and research training in the life sciences, leading to the Doctor of Philosophy degree. 59 candidates present today for the degree, many participating in the ceremony. And I would like one of our awardees, Dr. Pamela Stanley, to please come forward. Will the Ph.D. candidates please rise in place?
Throughout history, science has been used for good or for evil. Particularly in our time, it is incumbent upon us to affirm our commitment to use science for the benefit of all. Therefore, I ask you to repeat the following affirmation after me. As I embark on my career as a biomedical scientist, I pledge that I will strive to incorporate into my research and professional life the goals and moral principles of a true scientist. With this affirmation, I pledge to acknowledge and honor the contributions of the scientists who have preceded me, to use my training and creative drive to seek truth and the advancement of knowledge in all my work, to strive always to ensure that the results of my research and my scientific activities do no harm and ultimately benefit all humanity. And I would like to add that I will continue to learn, and I will pass on my learning to the new generation of scientists. Congratulations.
Thank you, Dr. Stanley. Please remain standing. Will you please join me, Mr. President? Mr. President, the candidates standing before you have satisfactorily completed the requirements for the Doctor of Philosophy degree. They are recommended for the degree by the doctoral committee, by the dean, and by the chairperson of the department in which they pursued their studies and research. It is my privilege, therefore, to present them to you for that degree.
Now it's that time I was. Ladies and gentlemen, you have successfully completed the requirements for the degree of Doctor of Philosophy as prescribed by the faculty of the Sue Golding Graduate Division of Medical Sciences. By virtue of the authority vested in me as president of Yeshiva University, I hereby confer upon you the degree of Doctor of Philosophy, with all the rights, privileges, and obligations appertaining thereto. In witness thereof, as you come forward, you will receive a diploma signed by the duly authorized officers of the university and bearing our official seal, and have placed over your shoulders the visible symbol of that degree, the doctoral hood of philosophy. Congratulations.
Will Dr. Stephen Lazar please lead the candidates to the stage, and Dr. Victoria Friedman, who heads our graduate division, please come to the lectern to read the names of the candidates, and the candidates will step forward as their names are called. I'd like to ask the audience, although I realize it's difficult, to please refrain from applauding until all the graduates have received their diplomas.
The candidates will be hooded by Dr. Miles Cabas, Director, Medical Scientist Training Program, by Dr. Edward Burns, Executive Dean, and by the graduates' mentors. Joseph Judd Abrahano, hooded by Dr. Mark Mailer. Ermi Bandiopati, hooded by Dr. Fernando Macian. Aaron John Bell, hooded by Dr. Peter Satir. Evan Mark Brownstein, hooded by Dr. Bernice Morrow. Sean Ricardo Campbell, hooded by Dr. Chaim Putterman. Lou Chen, hooded by Dr. Edward Burns. Erin Corey Connolly, hooded by Dr. Charles Robler. Matia de Jesus, hooded by Dr. Bettina Fries. Michelle Andrea Edwards, hooded by Dr. Edward Burns. Amelia Filcasco, hooded by Dr. Edward Burns. Ya Fu, hooded by Dr. Edward Burns. Gao Xin Gao, hooded by Dr. Chaim Putterman. Charlotte Louise Grove, hooded by Dr. Donald Faber. Abraham Guerrero, hooded by Dr. Bettina Fries. Pia Joanne Ginto, hooded by Dr. Jill Tardif. Feng Gao, hooded by Dr. Joel Friedman. Alexander Harris, hooded by Dr. Diana Pettit. Boris Dove Heifetz, hooded by Dr. Pablo Castillo. David Jonathan Heslip, hooded by Dr. Jack Lenz. Latia Hill Wallace, hooded by Dr. Edward Burns. Irene Jarkham, hooded by Dr. Teresa DiLorenzo. Taiba Khan, hooded by Dr. Edward Burns. Youngbae Kwan, hooded by Dr. Pablo Castillo. Shira Lanskrona Eiger, hooded by Dr. Jeff Pollard. Colleen Lawhorn, hooded by Dr. Edward Burns. Kyle Alexander Blumberg Lapidus, hooded by Dr. Robert Singer. Paul Joseph Maglione, hooded by Dr. John Chan. Shanna Marmon, hooded by Dr. Miles Akabas. Lisa James McReynolds, hooded by Dr. Miles Akabas. Obiini Ayudeji Olabisi, hooded by Dr. Chi-Wing Chow. Rosanna Pezzo, hooded by Dr. Robert Singer. Irene Puga, hooded by Dr. Fernando Macian. Binji Khan, hooded by Dr. Jeff Howard. Sarah Quaitman McLetter, hooded by Dr. Stephen Schwartz. Carter Ray, hooded by Dr. Edward Burns. Stacy Lynn Reba, hooded by Dr. Zavin Filia. Ronald Rice, hooded by Dr. Jill Tarter. Eleanor Elizabeth Russell Goldman, hooded by Dr. John Chan. Benjamin Jacob Samuelson Jones, hooded by Dr. Miles Cabas. Alexis Sherrill, hooded by Dr. Miles Akabis. Sarah Catherine Shanda, hooded by Dr. Duncan Wilson. Sunyata O. Smith, hooded by Dr. Edward Burns. Carrie Ann Sweeney, hooded by Dr. Bill Jacobs. Dong-Yan Tan, hooded by Dr. Edward Burns. Ursin Selchuk Unal, hooded by Dr. I. David Goldman. Stephanie Lena Valderramos, hooded by Dr. David Fitter. Hung Bo Wan, hooded by Dr. Liang Xu. Zheng Wang, hooded by Dr. Greg Kralik. Jason Gregory Winder, hooded by Dr. Bridget Shepard-Zagardo. Ying Zhang, hooded by Dr. E. Richard Stanley. Kim Rong Yan, hooded by Dr. Stan Nathanson and Dr. Steve Almo. Wendy Diane Senchek, hooded by Dr. Steve Almo and Mr. Jack Senchek. Congratulations to all the new PhDs.